Eric, yeah. Nice to meet you, Eric.
Yeah,
Just picked up Eric from Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. Travelling.
I am. Yes.
First time in Liverpool, isn't it?
Second time.
Oh, second time.
I came here about 11 years ago to Anfield again.
Okay, to see Anfield.
Yeah.
Big Liverpool fan. Yeah.
I am.
Okay. Went to Derby yesterday.
Yeah.
Must have been a good game. The energy.
It's a great time. Yeah, good energy as always. There. It's like second half was a little testy, but good. First time coming out with a W, so that's good.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's good. It's good. It's grown more and more football, soccer in America.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they started putting it on TV probably about 20 years ago.
Okay. I remember, I think David Beckham, LA Galaxy, went over there to give it a little boost.
Yeah. Gerard played for Galaxy too, I believe, for a while.
Oh yeah, Gerard, I forgot about that, yeah. It's it's grown more and more. I pick up a lot of people from America and they say it's grown. Obviously the dominant ones is baseball, American football, basketball, but it's still developing its audience, which is great.
Yeah, it's surprisingly big over there. Actually, you'll find if you want to go somewhere and watch a game, you'll find a pub with the game on.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, interesting. So we were talking before about passions, and you said what instrument do you play?
I play bass.
Bass. Is that drum and bass?
I play guitar and bass.
Okay.
Same thing. I play both.
Are you in a band?
But I am, yeah.
Okay. So do you do gigs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you have a presence online, YouTube, Instagram?
Yeah, we do a little bit. It's not something that we focus a lot on. It's just in our local town. In Florida.
Okay.
And we call ourselves the Common Criminals.
The Common Criminals.
That's right.
Okay. And what type of music is it? Heavy metal? Is it?
It's old country, like Outlaw-Country.
Okay.
And rock and roll.
Okay. Nice. So, what's your main social? YouTube or website or?
Probably Facebook.
Facebook
or Instagram.
Yeah. But if I just type that Facebook, I'll find it. Because the reason I ask, because I like to put a link.
Probably would, yeah.
Link in the description. So as it grows and the channel grows, it's good for people to create awareness.
Yeah, for sure.
There was a guy from Philippines. There's loads of different people, and it's good just to create exposure.
Yeah, Liverpool's an international city for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. So in respect to your travelling, I picked up a guy from California, Cole, as well, and he was big into the backpacking. So he gave me some advice and education on the best way for him, he felt that he's developed some of the best relationships to backpacking.
Okay.
So when I travelled, I was a bit more, I just went to an all-inclusive hotel, got a good deal, and I was on my own. But he says the downside with that is you don't really interact with people compared to when you're backpacking, you build up friendships. What's your strategy?
A little bit of both. I'll get a room at the beginning of a trip and at the end of a trip. And then in the middle, I leave it open. I'm not sure exactly, because you never know who you'll meet. You might get into something. You might find something you didn't know about.
Yeah.
Today, for example, I don't know where I'm going or where I'm going to stay tonight.
Oh, okay. Just hour by hour, just see where things will take you.
I'm renting a car. I've got a couple of ideas in mind from people I talked to yesterday.
Okay.
And gonna see what I find out there. I'm gonna eventually make my way to Bath.
Okay.
And then to London to fly to Liverpool. But I have a couple days of unknown,
Okay, it's nice, yeah, just spontaneous.
That's kind of how I do it.
Okay. So, have you done a lot of travelling? Asia, India?
Like more than most. But.
Okay. Is that something long term you like to do to also enjoy, travel the world?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Yeah. Me too. I pick up some people. Like for me, I want to develop like a business so I can work remotely. but I also pick up some people and they have got a job that allows them to work remotely.
Yeah, that would be nice. I'm not able to do that in my job right now.
Could you do consultancy with dentistry long term? Is that an option?
There's a lot of different areas you can get into, stuff like that, but probably not myself, you know.
Okay. So long term, what's it like in Florida? I mean, is Florida a blue state, red state, mixed?
Very much a red state. Yeah,
okay.
Right, it used to be what we call a purple state. It
a purple
swing state. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a mix and blend.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
It's become very, over the past 10 or plus years, very red state.
Okay.
So I'm at least an 8th generation Floridian.
Okay.
Which is rare, because if you don't know much about the area, it was not very populated at all until about 100 years ago.
Okay.
1920s or so, they invented air conditioning. And then it got popular. The railway started coming down to Florida, South Florida.
Okay.
Places like Jacksonville, are older than that. St. Augustine, the oldest city in America. But
okay.
Where I'm at in Southwest Florida, no one lives there, and so it's very rare to be from that area as far back as I am.
Okay, interesting.
And right now it's, more than half people from other places.
Okay.
People from the northern parts of America, Midwest, Northeast, mostly. And so it's taken on a different type of culture because of that. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Is there still, like, in respect to that location, what you're talking about, and it changing the dynamics, is there still a lot of people who try and, hold on to that history and to promote it because it's nice to keep hold of, like, the past and things like that also, isn't it, rather than it just die out because it sounds very historic, especially...
it's dying out. It is definitely dying out, especially as it becomes more built up.
Okay.
You see insane amounts of development in my lifetime and my parents' and grandparents' lifetimes. But my family is traditionally a cattle ranching family. Okay. And there's less of that, it seems, as the developments start to push inland off the coast.
Okay.
So, there's still that old Florida culture still holding on a little bit, but it's dying quick.
Yeah, it's becoming more difficult. Since Trump got into power, I spoke to different Americans. There's mixed opinions on economically. Do you think things are getting better for America?
No, I think for the average person, it's not economically better. No.
Okay, under Trump?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, because that was a big USP, wasn't it, for him to make America better, make it stronger, and make it better for the average person.
A lot of things he was saying during his campaign was that he was talking about the price of eggs, price of groceries, things like that.
Okay.
And that hasn't changed.
Okay.
He spent his time in a power struggle, trying to increase his power. And it'll be interesting to see what happens around the next election time.
Okay. Do you support Trump, or is there a better alternative?
I do not support Trump, no.
Okay. Is there an alternative you would prefer?
That's the problem. I don't support the other side either. I don't think our government represents us.
The people.
They don't represent the people.
Yeah.
No, they represent those who pay for their campaigns. And
well, funny enough, just as you got in there, it's paused now. There was a video I was watching of who owns America.
Yeah.
And it was interesting. In short, it just talks about, it's hard to kind of define, because you've got the banking system, you've got the people who own credit, the debt, you've got the stock market, Vanguard, BlackRock, you've got the landowners, You've got China, Japan, who own I think, there's some of the debt. You've got some of the public. So it's like a pie chart of different people who've got influence and ownership of America. But the last thing he was touching on is in the sense of the influence with lobbying and money. There's just so many powerful groups, individuals who spend so much money. It buys democracy, doesn't it?
It does.
So it's
for sale.
Yeah, it's for sale, which is, I mean, it's probably like that in even the UK, and many other countries, and it's hard to overcome, isn't it? It's a difficult one.
Yes, it's a slow erosion of democracy over time, over decades, and they're not going to willingly give back power.
No.
So that's all I'll say.
Yeah, no, it's a difficult one. Yeah, and I mean, you can say that for many other places around the world. When someone's in a position like that, whether it's Africa, whether it's India or any individual country, no one's gonna let it go so easy.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. It's well, time will tell. Time will tell. I think all we can hope for. Same with, I think what is important though. I was speaking to a guy from Boston yesterday.
Yeah.
He went to game with his son as well. Come over and love Liverpool, and it's similar. He broke the numbers down, but it's similar to the UK and probably many other countries. So many people are disillusioned with voting. Yes. So, like for example, in the UK, I think approximately 9 million people voted for, let's say, Keir Starmer, okay. But 20 million people don't vote. Yeah. Now the numbers, according to this Boston guy, is maybe not similar because the numbers are different, the population, etc. But the point was, a lot of people don't vote, and it's the same in a lot of European countries. And you've got a lot of certain up and coming parties at the moment trying to capitalise on that cohort of people who don't vote, because ultimately what they're saying is, well, let's say them 20 million in the UK voted, you could swing the balance of power. And I'm assuming even exactly, and I think even in the US that could be done as well, but so many people are just disillusioned.
Probably, I forget what the numbers are, but it's probably around 50% or so of people that don't vote.
I think that's what he said, something along them lines. And I understand, like, I've got so many friends and they're like, what's the point, it's a done deal and things like that. But I just think if we want change, we've got to try and participate.
Yes.
But hopefully things change.
It's interesting you mentioned that, because I voted for a third party.
Okay.
Didn't really, I liked some of the ideas, but it wasn't, someone I was passionate about or something like that. I more or less just making a statement that there are people that think differently out there. And hopefully our numbers grow and we get a spot at the table. Okay. What's the party? Do you mind mentioning it? To be honest, I don't recall exactly what the party is. Okay. But it's an up and coming, maybe independent. There's a few of them they call. There's a number of parties. Okay. Very small. I think the biggest one may be called the Green Party. Okay. Or something along those lines. Okay. Yeah. There's a Green Party in the UK as well. But I think ultimately, I think the more people vote, the better. As challenging as it can be, I think, ultimately, people power. Hopefully. What do you think of Maslow then? Going back to Maslow and his idea about, for example, the hierarchy of needs. Like, my brand's called Get Out Rat Race. And the reason being, I just feel because most people will struggle to reach the pinnacle. Because how can you think about your passions if you've got to put food on the table, a roof over your head? But I think the more you tick them boxes, it develops your consciousness and you can elevate closer to the pinnacle. So the reason I call that Get Out Rat Race, because it's about trying to, first of all, it's not all about material. Of course we need materialism and the nice things, but it's nice for them intangible things, them sparks, what some of us have. Yeah, everybody has a limit to what they'll put up with, because in our society today, it's not set up for our mental health. You know what I mean? We're not supposed to live like this.
Mm-hmm.
So I personally got caught in a job that was, I made decent money, but I worked too much. It was too stressful. I didn't like what I was doing, and I didn't feel good about what I was doing. And eventually I did it for about 10 years, and before it got to be too much, and I said, I have to get out. And I kind of did that without much of a plan. And then once I thought about it, that's when I decided to get into my line of work now, which is dentistry. I'm a dentist. And I went from the building industry to contractor. I didn't like being a part of the development in my city or state, destruction of habitat, those sorts of things, the creep of urban sprawl. And so I got out of that, and what I do now is great because I get to focus my attentions on a person, see what their problems are, address their issues and problems, fix it. And the goal is for them to leave better off than they came to me with. I like working with my hands, like fixing, building things. I get to do that. And the pay is good. And the hours are good. And the work-life balance is good. So,
and you're much
checked
happier.
off a lot of boxes for me. I'm much happier.
Yeah.
I love it. I can do it long term, I know.
Yeah.
So, I'm lucky to have found that and to been able to do that. A lot of people can't.
Mm-hmm.
But, that should be everybody's goal, is to try to work towards spending your time doing something that makes you feel good, that you want to do.
Totally.
It's not a passion of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Could be better, but it is a lot better than what it was.
Yeah.
So I'm moving in that direction.
1,000,000%.
Yeah.
Same with the taxis. I mean, I wouldn't say it's a passion, but I do enjoy it. Like, you enjoy dentistry. You get to meet lots of different people. You got freedom. You got autonomy. You can plan your days, whatever works best for you. And like everything, there's pros and cons. But ultimately, I'd like to be making money from a computer, traveling, remote more, writing, do more creative things. But yeah, no, it's good, and it's nice to be doing the taxis. There's so many different people who, I call it that spark. We've all got the spark. There's a woman I picked up, Anne Cotton. She goes around the world. She's got an OBE. It's like some form of, it's a recognition in the UK for your achievements.
Order of the British Empire.
Oh yeah, yeah. OBE, oh there you go. It was an acronym. I didn't even know what it stands for, but Order of the British Empire.
Yeah.
See, lucky no one asked me that, because I would have asked our mate. Let me just Google that, Order of the British Empire. Okay, great. So she's got one, and she travels around the world and helps people out of poverty through education. That's her forte. And it's nice. There was a young girl, Gosha. She comes to the UK. 50,000 people died in Turkey, and she said it was down to poor infrastructure. So she come here to learn civil engineering.
Where was she from?
Turkey.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And go back to Turkey and focus more on sustainability and better building. So to prevent problems like that in the future. But it's nice whether we talk about football or we find out what them sparks are, which is unique to us all. It's nice to try and capture that.
Yeah, I always have some kind of hobby that I focus my efforts on, and it changes from time to time. Right now it's music. The past 4 years or so, I switched from playing guitar to playing the bass, and it's kind of reignited my spark.
Oh, okay.
My love for music.
Yeah.
And so I've been pursuing that a lot. Before that, different things. I was a mixed martial arts fighter for a while.
MMA?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry, I've just got to turn round here because the postcode's taking me just behind.
Do
you still do any fitness?
Just, it's more physical therapy for me now. I've had loads of injuries.
MMA.
Well,
Tones.
I tore my ACLs playing rugby, actually.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Tore my ACLs. I've shoulder, snapped my elbow backwards, torn my bicep ligament. So I've had a lot of surgeries, and I'm getting old now. So, what I do physical fitness wise is just lifting weights and yoga.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
just to stay mobile,
Yeah.
so I don't get old.
Good combination.
Yeah.
Same with me. I'm sitting down all day.
Yeah.
So I need to make sure to get in the gym 5-6 days a week. Just like you say, it's I think some people who have a job and they're on the feet all day, it's great cardio because you're doing 6-8 hours of walking.
Walking is one of the best things.
Definitely, it's underrated.
Yeah, I really miss Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but
Do you? Yeah.
the body just doesn't agree with me.
But yeah, yoga's great as well.
It is.
I think I'm coming up to your destination. Is there anything you'd like to say, Eric, before?
No, nothing in particular.
Yeah. But no, thank you for agreeing to do this.
Yeah, absolutely. Great to meet you.
Yeah, you too, Eric. And it's always great to learn something new,
Absolutely.
different perspectives.
Well, just the best for you. Good luck.
Yeah, no, you too. On your travels, your music, and everything else.
Thank you much.
I'm gonna just press stop and yeah.
Good.
Thanks for that, Eric.